So when it comes to CGC, yeah, my worst fear has come true. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you guys love daily comic book content, if you love me helping you make decisions of what comic books to buy, guys, you came to the right place. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about CGC and my worst fears coming true. Now, if you guys followed my channel for a little while, I did not have any slabs for the longest time because I never really believed in them. I thought they were overpriced. I thought that I just couldn't afford them. And then one day I bought a slab, right? And I'm like, man, it actually looks pretty cool. Now, I never intended to buy slabs to make money. My thought process with comic collecting is I buy comics because I love to read comics, and if they're worth money in the future, right, that's a bonus, that's a plus. And the same thing went for the slabs. I never went for that speculative purpose or really tried to cash in on the comic boom, right? A lot of the books that I purchased were like for cover price and they went up in value. So it's the same thing for the slabs, right? Like I decided, say, you know what, I'm gonna start collecting them because they look cool, and if there's one that I think that might add to my collection, let's go for it. And as the year went along in 2023, I collected quite a few slabs. Like, for instance, this Teen Titans issue 1 came across, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I would love to have that in my collection, right? And then this Angela issue, same thing, 9.8 out of 6-7 raw copies. I was like, why not add a slab? And again, if I want to sell them in the future, I can sell them. I'm not worried about what really if I make money or lose a little bit of money on it. It's just whatever I get for it. When I decide to sell it, that's what I get for it. That's always been my thought process when it comes to this stuff. But now I'm thinking, like, when it comes to CGC, I'm just throwing this out there. And obviously we know about the holder situation with comics being swapped out, right, for a higher label and stuff like that. I'm not here to really like talk about that so much because that's been like, you know, I think talked about to death. But it really, when it comes to CGC, are these books gonna start to lose its value? Can CGC actually be trusted anymore? Is it going to lose its credibility? Is the whole slabbing situation gonna go down the toilet because of what's happening with CGC? Now, we heard about the reholder situation, right? And now most recently, based off of other YouTubers' videos out there that I heard from Swagglehauss, I think is his name, there is another lawsuit out there that there was employees on the inside switching out comic books, lower grade comics, and these people taking the higher grade comic and putting like lower labels and shit like that. Like, they're doing all kinds of bad things, where that is my biggest fear. My fear was submitting my Amazing Spider-Man issue 300 and it doesn't come back the grade that I expect it to be because someone swapped it out, or they put in, you know, they damaged the book, or whatever the case may be. Now, I know CGC's been in business for a very long time and we haven't heard of this stuff up until recently, right? But how long has this been going on for? You know, I mean, think about all the books that go in and out every single day. Like, how can you manage that process all the time? And it's tough, man. I'm gonna tell you, I think this hurts CGC a lot. I think people will be thinking twice before they submit books. And I think this proves that Raw is king. That is my personal opinion here when it comes to this whole situation. When you have a Raw comic, you know, hey, it's this comic, it's not some fake comic on the inside. And if you want to submit it to CGC because you still believe in it or you think it's going to be worth more money, then that's up to you. But I think personally, in my opinion, at the end of the day, you know what? That Raw is the best. Now, will this affect me buying CGC slabs like at my comic shop or whatnot? Maybe not. I might still buy a few here and there, but when it comes to submitting, I I don't know if I'm gonna do it, guys. I don't think I will ever do it because this just proves my case even further, right? It's just like, I don't know if I can trust these people. Now, you could say there's other grading company like CBCS. That's true, right? But do you know for sure they're not doing the same thing and they just haven't been caught yet? So just putting that thought out there for you guys. This is kind of why I never submitted comics to CGC, not a single one. And I just don't think I'm going to do it ever. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on CGC as a whole. Is this going to make you think twice about submitting comics going forward? Is this actually ruining their credibility here? Are their value of their comic books, you know, Slab Comics, going to go down? I just want to hear all that stuff. And I just wanted to give you my quick thoughts on it. So if you love my content, there's more content right here for you to check out, guys. Make sure you click on it. You guys can follow me on TikTok now, Comic Book Corner 2.0. And of course, guys, support those local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting. But always remember, read your comics. And hey, raw is king, right? Guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.